when just over a decade ago, pop supergroup Steps split up, leaving pop fans, you ready? A deeper shade of blue.
Basil Brushy.
I've got some more for you, but last year they delighted fans by setting off a chain reaction, which saw them reunite, stomp to #1 in the album charts and play live to packed crowds nationwide. Now love's got a hold on their hearts.
Oh, my goodness.
We've done them all.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? Who is it? It's Steps!
Yay!
So nice to see you back.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Well, listen, before we get into what on earth has been going on over the last 10 years, here's a little reminder of why we all fell for you in the first place.
5, 6, 7, 8. My boots good and baby is driving me crazy. My obsession from a western. My dance for a day is tragedy. When the morning cries and heart just dies, it's not too bad. With no one beside you, you're going nowhere. Darling, there's no way I'm not thinking happy now. Love's got a hold on my heart. Of all the things I was.
Then it all begins to come apart.
But finally, Steps are back.
Yes, let's officially welcome them without any song titles. It's Ian H. Watkins, Claire Richards, Faye Tozer, Lisa Scott-Lee and Lee Latchford-Evans. Welcome back to the Listening Sofa.
When you see all of that, all your faces, it was like shock and horror. It wasn't that bad.
I don't know why we're so surprised. It's not as if we've never seen it. Just gets you, doesn't it?
So we know that your return to reforming as a band and the return to the scene was followed by a documentary crew. But who made the first move? Who was the first to lift that phone and say, what about it?
It actually became because Sony were going to release the greatest hits with or without it, and that kind of spurred the conversation on, and it all rolled from there.
None of this was supposed to happen. It was all kind of by, demand. TV show.
Backed by public demand.
It was weird.
It was always the way with us anyway, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were never kind of hailed by the critics. It was always... Unsurprising, I know, but we were... It was always the fans.
Those Q Awards thrived up, didn't they?
The thing is, you do have a massive, massive fan base that seem to be really, really loyal for you. So you've got to be over the moon with that, surely.
Oh, very much so. We're really surprised and overwhelmed and humbled every time that, we put something out or we release a tour or something, and we've got so many people just,
There's a massive swell of
enjoying
support.
it again.
Now, I know that when you guys split, there were fractions within the band. You were exhausted, you were burnt out. You and Claire went off and did your own thing. Over that time, how did you come to kind of start healing those old wounds and start becoming friends again?
The documentary, I think.
It's time, isn't it?
We'd all supported each other over the years, being a different show or, a birthday or a christening or a wedding. But I suppose it was the TV show where we always pussyfooted around, the subjects that we didn't want to talk about.
It was a TV show for us too, definitely, because we hadn't spoken about 7 years.
Why not?
We just hadn't, because
He wanted me so badly.
He keeps dreaming, he really does.
Did you girls not know that he wanted him so badly?
That's the title of the next track.
But when you say you never spoke, so no one made the effort to go, do you know what, not even
It wasn't
an email?
effort, it was just treading on eggshells, talking about the unspoken.
Yeah, well, Take That went through it with Robbie. They said in order for them to become a five-piece again, they literally had to sit in a room and just thrash it all out. So did you eventually have that conversation?
Well, we did it on the telly.
we did it on camera.
Didn't we?
I love that
saw
documentary,
it.
by the way. I thought it was brilliant.
When we were sitting in that room, that was the first time we actually all sat together and spoke about it. No script, nothing. We just let it all go in front of the cameras. And I think that's why people jumped on board and really got into it so much, because it was very raw, but it was very real as well.
It's emotional.
Surprised how
It was very emotional.
How are we all now?
Hate each other.
Because do you know something? It's interesting, because I put on Twitter, I said, do you have any questions for Steps? And they didn't. No.
You got one tweet back there.
That was the majority of things going, do they still argue, so they do want to know.
It's quite interesting because I think we're more of a team than we've been, and we see it like constructively as a business, and we've got business decisions to make. It's very much our own sort of project now, isn't it?
We don't we
adults.
disagree, but
Yeah.
you know, we're 5 different people and we have different points of view.
What's changed with you as people that's made the dynamic work this time around? Because
Grown up.
H growing up's got a lot to do.
Well, the funniest thing of
in a
all
good
is, I know you know, and maybe you don't know, but we worked together. We got
Red
Red Coats
Coats.
together, and
red coats.
yes, and that's how we
the
got the
blue
name.
coat.
Look at you!
Very nice.
But the funniest thing of all is H was for hyperactive, wasn't it? That's how you got the nickname.
And it was at Butlins, yeah.
There were many other variations as well along the way.
Can't say no.
But how have you mellowed?
I just think I've grown up and I needed that time away. Not just me that's grown up, guys, give me a break.
They're all looking at you.
Yeah, I mean, I was immature, but yeah, I've grown up a little bit. Still
I
like to have
think
fun.
also, I mean, the girls, we've all got children, so I think that helps you put into perspective, you know, your priorities and
Totally.
knowing what
Yeah.
you need to get upset or uptight about, or what you need to kind of
Let go.
argue on. Yeah, just
Yeah.
let go, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
don't sweat the small stuff.
No.
No,
exactly.
exactly, because the bigger picture, and you go home
And we
to
have,
that.
we have to be
Yeah.
understanding to that as well, though, because
Yeah.
obviously we don't know what it's like to run around after
It's a
children.
military
And
operation.
It's
Hard
hard,
work.
so
That's
we
all
have,
you need to know. Hard
Yeah.
work.
we do have
It's
to
hard.
understand and
And
appreciate
exhausting.
it.
No sleep.
Who would you say has the most say in the band out of all of you?
I
Who has
wouldn't
the
say
final
there was.
say?
I don't say there's only one person. I think, as we've said, you know, we're very much a team, and I think now we're very good at listening to each other, whereas before, stop,
See,
listen
look,
to me.
he's
Listen to
lost.
me.
That'll be Lisa.
He has still got a bit of grown
Who's in
up.
Christmas cell blockage? Do you know the free?
B.
Because she's like, right, I want this and I want that and I don't want it.
Don't split up on this show, please. I couldn't bear it.
She's going so. I do
I love
tend
it.
to kind of end up being the spokesperson.
And I don't need to say
sometimes.
anything because Claire goes faces. It's
He
fine.
always says if Claire sent an email, he doesn't need to bother.
It's fine.
She's on it. Yeah. And we've got a new album out.
Light up the world.
Yes. Oh,
Have a look. Have a look in there.
We've had these especially for you, and people can order these on our website. I don't, hold on, which one's which?
But hold them up and have
There
a
we
look
go.
inside.
Look on the front cover. What does it say on the bottom of the front cover?
Light up.
Look, we've got our names on the
Open
album
it
cover.
inside, open it, open it.
Hold on.
What a treat.
Have a look.
Oh, open it.
It's amazing. If you
tell
go
you
onto
what.
our website, stepsofficial.com, you can actually put your own photo, your own message, and put your little title at the bottom if you want to.
You're even on
there
the
you
CD
go.
as well.
Well, I didn't think you could get any more camp, but well done.
There's a tour DVD there.
And the tour DVDs out now too.
Wait till you see the fragrance.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
It's a plug-a-thon.
Oh, guys,
It's a
you're going to stick
monster.
around and
Plugging
close
away.
the show for us with the new single, but for now, it's so lovely to see you back. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks very much,
I
guys.
tell you what, just as well it wasn't Holly in film. How embarrassing would that be, giving them that? Of me.
We're our favourites, don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Still to come, Lenny Henry joins us for some comic relief a little later.
And up next, remember, the 5th of November, Abby Clancy and some super cute tots and pops.
Pops,
Show us how to sparkle ahead.